All right, part 3. How do we build a new customer machine? Well, for starters, what is this and what's it all about? This thing is the secret. This is the thing that if you can get this out there and you can get it on the internet, you have a 24/7 basically robot out there working for your business. So let's talk about this. What is a new customer machine? Well, a new customer machine is a device. It's built of about 2 pages, actually. It's a device that works for your business 24/7, as I said, and constantly delivers leads. Okay? These are people that are interested in what you're doing, and you're putting a jaw-dropping offer in front of them. So whatever you've decided that is going to be your thing that just blows this small niche group away, this is the thing that is going to actually put it in front of them. So you've got a cool offer. Well, how do you show people that offer? That's what this new customer machine is, okay? And it's a few strategically designed web pages. And just so you know, it's powered by traffic, usually on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can do all those things. We're going to focus most of our stuff with the Facebook network, which includes Instagram. Okay, so let's talk about this. What is this? It's 2 web pages. All right, so 2 web pages. And the big thing behind these 2 web pages is this. They are designed to easily put your offer in front of someone, easily get their information, and then easily, once they put their information in, give them something that is an even better thing than what they opted in for so that they'll call you or come in right away. So let's look at this. So what do these pages look like? The first one is what we call the magnetic email opt-in page. Now, this is an example with a dentist office. We've got a picture of a girl with a nice smile on the back, and this is aimed at brides-to-be. So get ready for your big day by claiming your free teeth whitening treatment at the name of the office. And what they do is they put their name and their email and their phone number in there, and then they say, yes, I want it. Now, one of the key aspects to this is it's a freebie. Now, this doesn't cost our offices a lot. This is something that's pretty, easy for them to do, not a lot of staff time, but it sets the office up. Once somebody comes in for this, it sets the office up to actually find things that would be more profitable for them to help this person with, okay? So with this, you'll notice that we've got a little scarcity down here, only 15 free whitening packages available. No, that's true because the office can only handle so many at once. Okay, so when we run this ad for our clients, it's something that is high value because, not just because of free teeth whitening, it's because specifically we're aiming it at brides-to-be, okay? And that's huge, huge, huge. And to me, that is the core key to this, is making sure, once again, you aim it at a niche that is within your larger group of people that you could serve. Now, this is good. We get this, we advertise this. We'll go through the ads in a little bit, but we advertise this out there. And the really, really cool part about this whole stinking thing is that once they go through, we're going to up the value. So this next page, as soon as they opt in, as soon as they put their information in, they're taken to this page. It says, congratulations, we just emailed you instructions on how to schedule your free teeth whitening treatment. Okay, so cool. So we give them a phone number. Now, this is a tracking number that when we set this up for our clients, it's a tracking number so that we know all the leads that come through this number came from this page. So this is not the number for the office. This is us actually tracking what is the effectiveness of what we're doing, so we can really track this close. And then we have a code. So when they call, they mention this code, and it's just something else they can do. But here's the thing. Here's the real key to this page. But wait, if you call within the next 24 hours, we'll also throw in a home whitening kit. So we're adding in, if they act now, they get something extra. Plus, we've got a timer on the page to count down, just so they know this offer is going to expire. Okay, so that's what it's all about. We've got the opt-in page, which is here. We go name, email, phone number, and then we've got a thank you page that ups what we're talking about, plus we give them a place to call to schedule. Now, if you're not a business that is a schedule type place, it's super easy to sort of fit this around what you're doing. If you're a restaurant, you got to give them something that they've got to come in within the next 24 or 48 hours, or they got to call to get the coupon. The thing is you want them to engage with you. You don't want to give them a printed coupon or something they can print that they can use anytime. You want something that causes them to take action now. Okay, so here's the start to this, but this is not all of the magic that happens. Now remember, we're getting an email address and we're getting a phone number so we can do some texting. So here's what should happen in the background. So this is the text message that arrives pretty much right away, right after they put in their information. Free teeth whitening session. Dial this number. This is the same number that we had listed on the page, and use this code to schedule your session for free. So this sends to them immediately. And even like if it's the middle of the night and, they're filling out this form and, they're not seeing it till, the next day, they can't call the office right away. this text message sticks in their phone and they can see it and they can get in and call quickly. And that's what it's all about. The next thing is we've got some emails that actually show up. The first email, the one here on your left, is the one that lands right away. The second one lands 24 hours later. So we're giving them a nice reminder. So this first setup here here's the subject line, with the example that we gave. If you're not a dentist, I think it's pretty easy to figure out how this would just easily be edited to fit whatever business you have. But this is what it says. Hey, this is Jackie from Jonesboro Dental, just somebody that works at the office. I just saw that you signed up for this package. Here's how to set it up. Step by step. This is really important. You give them a 1, 2, and 3. This is what they need to do. It's easier for them to follow this if you give them a bulleted 1, 2, 3. And then once you're done with that, with the instructions, and one more thing. If you call before noon tomorrow, I'll make sure you get into our special, the add-on. So we're reinforcing that add-on. And then we have a little bit of text here, sign off, and then make sure you dial the office tomorrow early. The special fills up fast. Just a little scarcity there. So 24 hours after that, we have a really short email that says, hey, it's me from Jonesboro Dental or whatever the business is that you happen to be doing. And I know you're probably swamped today, but I want to remind you that, you got to call and claim this offer now. We've got a phone number in there. We got the whole ball game. We got a quick sign off. This follow-up is key. Now, as good as these things are, if you really want to take it to the next level, if you really want this to be effective, you've got to get your staff involved. Most of the time when we first start these campaigns, believe it or not, it is somebody on the staff that messes this up because it's just extra work. So it becomes something where they say the leads aren't good, or these folks that are calling aren't serious. That's rarely the case. It's typically staff that has not helped you dial the process in yet. So they may see it as invaluable. They're not lying to you. It's just they haven't figured out how to do this because it's something they've never had to do before. So within the first month, working with your staff to understand why this is the most important thing, getting them to do what I'm about to tell you is huge, even if they don't see the value of it right away, because typically this takes a little bit of time to dial in, even though you're getting business off of it right away. The amount of business you get in the beginning versus the amount of business you get after you've been working on this for about a month to 2 months is a hugely different thing. It's so much different because you've got it dialed in. So here's what your staff should be doing. Every time somebody goes through that funnel, you should be getting an alert. So call or text that lead back as quickly as possible. So someone on your staff should be dedicated full-time to this. Now, you can use an existing staff member, but this is one of their jobs. They've got a phone that is specifically set up for this. So typically when we work with the business, we'll set up something that is extremely easy. We'll buy a phone that is specifically for this purpose. We aim the calls at that. So every time somebody comes through the door, we send an email or a text to your staff so they can call the number that opted in really, really quickly. So here's the key. Call and text the lead back as quickly as possible. If you can do it within 5 to 10 minutes, the uptake is huge. If you do it after that, still good, but it's not as good as within the first 5 to 10 minutes. Follow up the next 7 days, once every 2 days, if they don't get a response back. So somebody on your staff should be texting these people and saying, hey, you opted in for this free thing. Would love to see it, and call me real quick and I can tell you, or text me back and I can tell you what you need to do next. Okay, so a lot of times people don't want to call, people don't want to come in right away, but they will text, and that's why having the phone is key. So after that, like I said, we just have to have one person on our staff that is fully dedicated to this. So you put all these pieces together, the web pages, the 2 web pages, the follow-up email that's triggered by the web pages, the follow-up text that's triggered by someone opting in there, and then your staff backing this up. And let me tell you, we've got something that is really, really powerful to get people through the door.